Hey guys.
Alright folks, this is a Patreon request from this patrono right here. Avatar released a brand new song with a video. It's called In the Airwaves. Alright. Avatar! One.
Remind me of In the End. You know the song from Blackville Brides? I don't know why that was in my head.
Fuck, that's an old one.
I know, but that song was in my head recently because there was a video that came out where there's like a meme where it's like, oh, I hope they play this. This is a blank concert. And then for some reason they're playing that song, right? So it's like, oh, I hope they play In the End. Well, of course they're going to play it. It's a Blackville Brides concert. And then it's a clip from the concert and it's like, sorry, our time is up. We can't play In the End. Bye. And then they get off stage.
Ooh.
Because I think the place they were in, the curfew was 10 o'clock, 10 p.m.
Oh, so they had to cut their set
So they had
short.
to cut their set short, yeah.
Well, that sucks. Maybe. Maybe not. Depending on how you view Blackville Brides.
I think if you're...
That song is iconic, though.
That song is...
And they always finish the shows with that song.
Yeah.
So, anyhow, In the Airwaves, Avatar Country. Oh, by the way, there's going to be flashing.
Cause the time
Fuck, man, these guys are something else. Something else. I was not expecting a banger like this, that's for
Dude,
sure.
it was heavy.
This was fucking heavy, man. That was fucking heavy. The chorus
Oh
not,
my.
but overall the song is fucking heavy.
No, but you need the chorus to open up that much to really just
If the chorus doesn't open up like that, then you're gonna have to shorten the song.
Dude,
Otherwise
then you have to shorten up the song.
Then you have to shorten up the song. Otherwise, the
Then
track
the song has
just
to be like 3 minutes.
yeah. Otherwise, the song then just becomes very redundant and repetitive.
But super groovy, super fucking heavy.
Fuck, dude, this was fucking good. Not overcomplicated, super
No,
simple.
no, very simple. Like
Just
the riff
fucking
itself is very
good-
simple.
Just a very good heavy riff, and that's it. Fucking let's go.
Smooth, yeah.
I love it. I love it. The last couple of videos we've done from Avatar on the channel, everything has been gangbusters. Fuck.
Because they make music that you're not gonna get from any other band.
But that's what
That's
we
what
talked about.
attracts you
We
to the
talked
band.
about Avatar sound in one of the last videos we did, and I think that's the beauty of this band. They can release a record with such a wide variety of sounds
has
and
no-
textures.
This Avatar Country compared to like stuff like this.
It's night and day.
Night and day.
Yeah, but even
The Eagles Landing and stuff. Nothing like Avatar Country.
yeah, but even if you go back to Freak Show and all of those, every record has its own appeal, if you will. But even within those records,
It has its
there's its own life and diversity happening. It's like each album is its own ecosystem.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
There's a goofiness in, well, maybe in the other ones, but there's still a sense of belonging with all the records belonging to Avatar, but they're all their own. Like it's like a garden. Like you have a greenhouse. The greenhouse is Avatar, and within you have different plants, and each plant is the album. Different plants, but they're all within the one.
Yeah, and
greenhouse.
within the plant, each of them have different size, shape, flowers and stems
Exactly.
and whatever. But that's the beauty of
But they're
Avatar.
all,
They've
in the
created,
end, they're all within that same.
but Avatar has
greenhouse.
created this greenhouse for them that allows them to kind of go anywhere they want to go with their sound, with their records, and nobody bats an eye at it because it's just
Because it's just
Avatar.
how they
Like they
are.
can do whatever they want. And I think from a creative standpoint,
And from a freedom standpoint.
the band could not be better off because
Yeah.
like when they're making music, it's not like they're gonna come to each other as band members and like, hey, I got this idea,
You think our fans will like this one?
or
Like,
I got this idea. Oh, that's not Avatar. That doesn't sound like
No,
Avatar.
everything is-
Everything sounds like
everything-
Avatar.
everything is
right?
Avatar.
Everything
Everything
and
is
anything
Avatar.
could be Avatar as long as they're playing it. Like you know what I mean? It's fucking crazy. I love it, and this
I think
has always been one of the reasons I
Avatar
love this band.
is, and I don't think I can say any other band other than these guys. They are the band that has reached what every band dreams of, and it's the fact
Creative
that
freedom.
creative freedom. They are the embodiment of creative freedom.
Yeah, because certain bands are bound by the genre that they belong in.
Exactly.
And they
Some
cannot
bands
go
have to
outside
come
of
out
their
and be like,
genre.
okay, we're changing up the genre, or they'll come out with a new album and they'll lose fans but gain new ones because of the change of genre. I mean, look at Lost Society. Look how drastic of a change.
Dust Bolt is another band that
You
comes
know,
to mind.
a bunch of artists outside of metal also did the Post Malone went from rap to does country now. There's a bunch of different artists that they decide to go from what they're doing currently to doing something else, and it's a big jump. And not only that is it's a career risk, but it's a mental risk, because what comes with career comes with mental, and it's all a risk in the end. These guys they've achieved a nirvana. They've achieved not the band. They've achieved enlightenedness. Like they are at the pinnacle point of what is creative freedom. They can do whatever the fuck they want. They can come out with like an acoustic record.
I think there's only
They
another.
can do whatever the fuck.
To me,
they
there's only
wanted.
another band quickly that comes to mind that's at that level in terms of they can pretty much make whatever they want to make, and fans will be like, "Oh, that's just them being them." And to me, that's Gojira. Gojira can release like whatever, because they've also created such a wide variety of sounds within their music that they can do pretty much whatever. Maybe Mastodon is another band that falls under that realm, but there's not many. There's not many.
Electric Callboy is
fuck.
not in that realm, but they have the. There's some bands. No, I'm saying them because there are some bands that bridge multiple genres. So in a way, they have creative freedom. But if they went on the other spectrum of what they're doing, then it would be hazy. That's them, and there's a bunch of other bands that are within that same boathouse, where I think like I don't know. I can't really think of.
For me, Gojira, Mastodon, these guys, they're kind of on...
I wouldn't put Mastodon. I would definitely just put Gojira and these guys.
I would put all three. I think they're in a class of their own. But you also
I think
have to
these
consider...
guys are just, for me though, they're above, because also Gojira, in my opinion, it's
and I'm not listen. I'm not a Mastodon fan by no means.
No,
Actually, I'm not a fan at all. But I am a Gojira fan.
I like one song.
I am a Gojira fan. But what I'm saying to you is that those two bands, through their repertoire, through their discography, through what they've been able to achieve, they created that space for themselves, which they can go almost anywhere. They can go prog, they can go rock, they can go really heavy, they can do whatever they want, and nothing really seems to be like, well, that's not them. No, it's always them. And Avatar, to a lesser extent, in terms perhaps of notoriety, because when you talk about Mastodon and you talk about Gojira, they're way bigger bands.
Notoriety, but I think when it comes to creative freedom, I think
they're better.
I think if maybe not Mastodon, but maybe if like Gojira came out with like an acoustic album or whatever, maybe the fans would be like,
no, it depends. It depends. I don't think so.
Or I think there's definitely roads that Gojira can't go down that I think Avatar can.
Yeah, but the same could be said vice versa.
Yeah, maybe
the same could be said vice versa.
I think those.
I would put all three. Honestly, I would put all three, because if you go to Mastodon's discography and you listen to their records, they're all over the place. It's just all over the place. So all over the place, not in a bad way. All over the place in terms of where they want to go creatively with each and every single record. I would put all three in that category. The main difference to me is that those two other bands have kind of reached a different plateau of success that Avatar hasn't been able to really break through yet.
But I also feel like those bands, unlike Avatar, I feel like those bands, with the changes, have lost fans, gain new ones type thing. How other bands, when they change their genre.
That is perhaps true.
But I think with Avatar,
that is perhaps true.
Avatar has been doing this since the start,
to a lesser extent than
Mastodon. But I think with these guys, the difference is within every album, each album is also just a fucking chaos of different shit happening, that I think a fan of one album is going to be a fan of the other because of the same reasons.
I believe the fan base of Avatar may not have grown exponentially as much as those two other bands,
but it's strong.
But it's been perhaps very consistent in terms of who was there in the beginning is still there now.
That's why I said that they're maybe in line with those three, but in my head as the three with those two. But I think when it comes to fan base consistency, these guys are ahead.
Yeah, you probably. I'm not disagreeing with you. And this song kind of proves it. When you compare this song to the previous one,
Gojira switches up stuff or whatever, you're gonna lose.
Gojira to a less extent. I think the fans of Gojira are way more prepared for changes, for maybe weird for things. And
more, yeah.
I think Mastodon maybe you have more of a point.
I think the fans of Avatar who have been there since the start is like, yeah, this is what I came for. Like, what I'm getting now is what I got back in the day with. I'm not expecting. I come in with zero expectations, just knowing it's going to be good, and then all my expectations that I would have had are blown out of the water.
And the other thing where these three bands come together, some less and some more than others, is in the live aspect. I've seen these guys live. One of the best live bands I've ever seen in my life. Just one of the best live bands. Incredibly tight, super good, amazing show, because it's not just about playing, it's about creating a show. And these guys really understand that aspect of the performance. They put on a show. And I've seen them on tour for different album cycles. The first time I saw them on tour was for Avatar Country. So that one, the whole stage thing was all about Avatar Country, the throne, the king, and all of that. The statue of the king, all of that shit. So live, these guys, one of the best live bands ever. And I think you can, for me personally, I've seen Gojira now multiple times too. Live, absolutely phenomenal. Now, maybe I'm a little bit skewed on this, and maybe you guys are Mastodon fans, you'll not agree with me on this, but I've seen Mastodon multiple times live, and I've never really enjoyed it. Just never really delivered for me. So, when it comes to that live experience, Gojira, phenomenal from a different standpoint in terms of how they present themselves. Definitely more professional, more glamour, if you will. These guys are just good. It doesn't matter if they're playing an arena. It doesn't matter if they're playing a small club. It doesn't matter if they're playing their jam session. These guys are just solid through and through.
Yeah.
Quality performance, quality live band. And this song fucking bangs, man. Hits hard. Goes hard in the paint. Fuck.
And they know how to do some
Elbows
fucking
up.
catchy guitar riffs.
They do. They
Some
do.
groovy shit, man. Really groovy.
And always
shit.
great vocals too.
Yeah.
Always great vocals.
Whether it's harsh or clean.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. His voice, his tone, his delivery. He has such a unique, like, almost like a, what do you call it? What do you call it? A jester?
Jester tone, yeah.
Yeah, he has like a little bit of a jester. Like, I know he also has the thing of a jester,
yeah.
but he has like almost like a jester tone, like, but an evil jester tone. I find
He'd
it
be the perfect like
amazing.
main killer in like a movie.
Yeah, like
It's his like the way he
and the way he
the way he moves and
moves
stuff.
around his
animation,
his
the way
presence with his body, like
Yeah.
full on performance, incredible. I just fucking love it. All right, guys, thank you for the Patrono that requested this brand new song from Avatar. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you all at the next one.
See ya.